All right, we back. Generosity, your confessions. We're gonna be looking at the confessions of your. What?
Greetings. I have returned. Sorry. Last week I asked you guys to send me your wildest confessions. Confessions that y'all were planning on taking to your grave. And I'm not
probably not gonna be that bad.
You guys delivered. But you guys delivered a little too well. And as of writing this, I've had more than 5,000 emails sent to me within the first 24 hours of me posting the video. I didn't know I was Mr. Popular. And these confessions are just one big mess, like a casting couch. Some of these confessions go from I farted in school to so I killed my mom. So yeah, these were all over the place.
That's
a lot of y'all also just undershared.
Now that's not even really that bad because a situation could be understood. Like if you wanted some snacks or something, you wanted some Scooby snacks, or you trying to get some Dino Nuggies and your mom told you no, you know what I'm saying? I could see that. I could see somebody doing that.
Meeting the stories were like nothing, like they were basically normal life occurrences. I trolled my friend on Roblox one time and I felt bad. Now, I know you most likely a kid that's typing this out.
My fault.
Did you also kidnap your friend? That's what I would want to know. And apologize to your friend. Some of y'all also send those long Stephen King novel length level of confessions. I ain't reading all that. And the few times I did read all that, most of the stories weren't even all that. So why did you write all that? And the other half of y'all overshared. I understand I told you to tell me things that you were planning on taking to your grave, but I wasn't ready. I was not ready for what you guys were about to send me. I underestimated myself. I underestimated
Nah, it's probably not that bad, bro.
Most of the disgusting things y'all send me were about playing with your meat. A lot of things about poop and pee. I even saw a few brother-sister activities.
Whoa.
I don't want to get too into them.
Whoa,
You people need a lot more help than I expected. I mean, I knew there was going to be stuff about playing with meat, but the cousin stuff, that was out of left field, man. It's like y'all living in an anime. A bad one, but still, thank you so much to everyone that sent one, even though some of y'all are terrible people. But if you love me, I love you. The love is mutual, but some of y'all need help. But without further...
Niggas probably was talking about freaking washing in a tub full of poop and smearing and rubbing themselves with their mom's ashes or something, bro. I hope not. I hope it's not that bad.
Dude, let's just start reading some. I'm gonna read some not so bad ones first, just so we can start in a, you know, a not so bad note, like a happy note. Let's start with this one titled Silly Little Secret. Anyways, at a sleepover at my friend's, one of my friends mysteriously had one of his glasses lenses come out. I accidentally stepped on it because it was dark at night and he put it on the floor. Ah, shucks. That honestly sucks for your friend, dude. Make sure to apologize to them.
Sorry.
That's a nice one. All right, next confession. Nutted on my grandma.
Whoa. What the?
When I was 14, I was doing my thing in my room, you know, wanking my
and she came in and
it sucked. Like I couldn't get my going, so I was just scrolling through my phone and I found a photo of this lady holding a dog. I didn't wank it to the dog. Thank you for clarifying that. I was getting worried and didn't know who she was, and I was like, she's kind of fire. So
and that was his grandma in the photo book.
Like a year later, I was flying to America to go to my grandma's funeral, and bro, I recognized her. They used the same image I nutted on a year earlier, dude.
What the what? My question is, did he get hard though? While he was at the funeral, everybody in black crying, you know, on the stereotypical rain, the clouds coming in. Did he get a boner? Did his penis get erect? That's the questions that need to be answered.
I'm sorry, Grandma. I got hard during the speeches though. What? Love your videos, by the way. Ah, thank you, man. Honestly, I could have forgiven you for most of it because, you know, you didn't know and you just found out. But that last part, bro, that was unwarranted, bro. You need help. Okay, this next one is titled, Do I Regret It? And the first word is yes. You know when you're in a weird crew of teenagers in high school? Well, I was. And we were playing Truth or Dare. I ate poop off the floor.
What the fuck?
Wow. I hope those crew of teenagers are behind bars right now.
That should be a felony charge.
What kind of friend would dare another friend to do something
that's a felony.
You should have pooped on the floor and threw it at him. I hope you're doing better, dude.
Like a monkey.
This next one is just titled Confession. And
like we only got one confession that was all right. The rest of them just been crazy and unhinged.
Confession is I like One Piece. Oh hell no! Get this man out my sight! I don't want to see you ever trying to talk to me ever again.
Nah, go Peace.
Trying to start a second pandemic with all those nasty diseases he's trying to spread. Just get out of here! Never come back! Okay, this next one is titled Rip for My Nub. This happened when I was 7, when I was in my cousin's pool visiting for his birthday. And me and my older cousin were playing with the pool drain for the jets and shoving things in there. It got to the point where we were shoving body parts in the drain. Then my older cousin bet me some decent Pokemon cards to shove my thing in there. So yeah, my childish ass brain took the deal. In a few seconds, everything was well till I felt a crazy acute pain where a thing was supposed to be. And yeah, so most of my willy got sucked up and now I have a little nub for it. So jump back to present.
What the f? You're not supposed to be putting your meat in there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. No homo, no homo. Pause. Hear me out. I definitely put my butt cheeks on it. That joint be feeling good. Like it literally be feeling like you be getting penetrated type shit. Joint fire on me. I'm not even joking. Like that, I've dead put my booty on that little water pressure thing.
Today, my girlfriend wants to get dirty.
Y'all can get a couple confessions.
I don't know how to tell her about my tiny nub. Any advice?
It's over.
Also, my balls are still there. Don't worry. You know what? I relate to the story. Huh? I mean, not to the no pee-pee part, but like to the water jet thing. Yeah. Every man has thought about doing that, no matter what age. Every man has thought about doing those things with the water jets in the pool. So that's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's just sad that you had the worst outcome possible. At least you can still have kids, bro. And as for your girlfriend, of course you're gonna have to tell her eventually. Hopefully she takes it well and both of you guys can go through this and live happily ever after. And the next time you guys ever want to do the dirty, just take her to Six Flags. The King the Ka is more exciting than anything that can happen in the bedroom.
I thought Six Flags was gone.
You and your relationship, bro. I love you.
Thank you.
And I hope you got those Pokemon cards. Next one is titled, My Mother is a Karen. When I was a child, I found out that my mother was a Karen. One time while we were at a fast food chain, she pushed down a glass vase because her food took too long. Once we left, she said, it should take them at least the entire night to clean that out. There was another time when she ordered a hamburger with no pickles for my younger siblings.
Nah, that's Davies.
Added pickles. This caused my mother to fly into a rage. And
hamburger with no pickles is crazy. Just a plain burger.
My father tried to convince her to stop. It got so bad that the manager had to threaten to call the police on her. Luckily, that didn't happen. I feel bad for all the children of Karens, bro. Moment of silence for them. Because every time they go out with them, they have the risk of encountering the scariest thing imaginable. A minor inconvenience. And now they're screaming at the cashiers for doing their job, but not in the way that she wanted it. I feel...
No, 3 type of Karens. There's a regular build, a skinny build, and a muffin top build, bro. In the famous words of Solomonati, a plate cleaner with all the badges, Hall of Fame. That's the crazy part, bro. Most of them be big body.
Wait. Am I a bitch? I hope the best for you. Stay strong. You can get through this. All right, this next one is titled, I ruined my friend's chance of getting a girlfriend on accident. I was talking to a girl my friend likes, and the girl hated anime. I did not notice, but my buddy loved it. So I tried to help my friend by talking about good stuff he does. I don't know why I mentioned that he loved anime, but I did. And the girl said, he likes anime?
He one of those?
And at that moment, I realized I screwed up. There was no going back.
GG.
She avoided him for the rest of the year, and I never told him. Honestly, you made your friend dodge a bullet right there. That girl is no good for him. Who gets so turned off by a person like an anime that they never interact with them for the rest of the year? Unless your friend is one of those weird ones, which I doubt. I trust your friend. Then that girl's just being over the top. They would have never worked out in the end. You did a good thing for your friend, bro. You are the hero of this story.
He definitely one of those.
My confession is I beat my dick with mustard. Okay. Next one can't be as bad. One time, me and my brother pissed in a bottle and we started taking turns pouring on each other. Sounds very
nigga, what?
Next one can't be as bad. I found my sister and my mom's OnlyFans and I subbed to both of them. I guess you gotta keep money in the family somehow.
It's not like he going to the bathroom at 3 a.m. He load up his mom and sister's OnlyFans and start jerking it and then start tilting his head back. The eyes roll to the back of his head and he just let out a monstrous moan. He not doing all that. Maybe he just supporting his family, and we're all about supporting the family. So that's a W in my book. That's a W.
I'm trying to create that generational money.
Of course.
At least I hope. Okay, next one can't be as bad. It can't be as bad. I fucked my stepsister in Mexico. Not even kidding, bro. You know that I can see your names, right? I might be censoring y'all names in the video, but doesn't mean I can't see them when I'm reading the email. I can say your names right now and end y'all career. All of y'all.
Was she cute,
I'm talking to you, Billy Theodore. I'm talking to you.
Why that picture?
It can't possibly get any worse than that, bro. It can't. It just
in Mexico.
Can't. Next one. Confession. I'm not subscribed to Degenerocity. Okay. Oh my God!
All right,
Get out!
Get out!
Heathens like you in my emails. I hope I don't read another one like that again. Next one.
Traumatizing.
Confessions. I pick my nose and ass, and I eat both the things that come out of those actions. Second confession. There are better YouTubers than you. Okay, you see, all that nose and ass picking you be doing, that made your brain all foggy. That's why you think the second one is true. You're disgusting, bro. Why don't you eat some actual brain food?
I thought you about to say, "Oh, you eat some ass."
I'm the
I was
smartest
like,
person
what
in a 1 foot radius. But I hope you get out of your picking hobby. You know.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
I walked in on my dad sleeping with my uncle. No, that's a title. Okay, I know the title sounds really bad, so let me explain the situation.
It's like sleeping in the bed.
When I was like 11, I walked in on my dad drunk and flirting with his brother-in-law, mom's brother.
What?
And I saw the whole thing unfold. Okay, that sounds better. I thought it was his brother, you know. That would have made things weird. I mean, this is still weird, but this is slightly less weird. When he got sober again, he promised he would give me anything I wanted if I never told my mom. I'm now...
Nah, bro, he was already he was already gay. Because usually when you drunk, that's when the true emotions and feelings come out. He want to dig in some man, but he is a homosexual. He knew that's what he really wanted in his heart, so that's why he told his son he was gonna give him anything he want to not tell. Yeah, man, freaking quit.
16 and they got a divorce few years back.
Nah, he liked that gay stuff.
Went to brother-in-law and
you do too.
married him. Yeah, I've been keeping it hidden for the past like 5 years because I don't want to end up on the street. Love your vids, bro. This is something, bro. I honestly don't know how I'd feel if I was in your situation, man. I don't even know how to comment on this other than this reminds me of the plot of the movie The Whale, but instead of teacher and student, it's brother and brother in law. But I hope the best for you and I hope the best for your mom. I know that whole family situation is probably really weird for her. I hope the best for you and your family, especially you and your mom. Next, I blackmailed EDPs on Snap and I ruined someone's life. I had a decoy account on Snap where I would message EDPs and find their location. After that, I would threaten to call the police if they didn't send me money or I would just take their credit card. Once I did this, I decided to post it on TikTok. I took a screenshot of the notification where it said their name and how much money they gave me. I posted his phone name on my TikTok by accident and someone found out where he lived and messaged his family. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty good side hustle you got there, bro. You seeking vigilante justice against these weirdos, and you also making a bag out of it. Congratulations to you. He also sent me two screenshots of evidence, one showing a conversation they had. Don't look 14 though. Okay.
But you look cute.
Thanks. And the second screenshot just shows the dude's phone name and face and the payment amount that he got blackmailed out of. I'm not gonna show that, but the dude looks as he texts. But good for you, dude. Keep doing your side hustle. I hope you become a millionaire. Next one is
trying to get that money.
Fish Party. There was one time I was watching The Little Mermaid with my two friends. So half an hour into the movie, one of my friends just leaves without telling us anything. Us, the remaining two, figured he just went to the bathroom or something. But in 10 minutes or so, he got back with what appeared to be a living trout in newspaper in his left hand. We asked him what did he need the fish for. So he, without saying a single word, pulled out his tiny willy. Believe me, that it was not a grower, and started doing things to the poor fish's mouth. The fish was still pretty much alive, and it was just helplessly waving its tail and fins while our friend was, oh my god. Sooner or later, when he was done with the fish, he was doing it for about 20 seconds. He asked us with a dead straight face,
"Did you like my April Fool's joke?"
You're essentially graping the trout, you know what I'm saying, forcing fellatio on the trout and busting the hot, sweet, delicious, wet, succulent, drippy, white, sticky, web-like substance down its throat. What the
wasn't even the first day of the month. In reply to this, we just stared him dead in his eyes, waiting for him to realize what he had done. I kid you not, it took him about 3 minutes or even more to finally realize what disgrace and unholy doing he just committed.
He didn't know before?
He just left my friend's house without saying a single word.
He didn't know before? What the heck?
We never hung out with him ever again.
Yeah, that's good.
Like ever. That's not the type
of
fish party.
Bro said great April Fool's joke?
That was more like a lemon party, man. That's disgusting. I'm so... I don't even want to talk about this no more.
Nigga, ew.
R.I.P. Bozo. I've been telling my older sister for 6 years that I killed her bunny in an accident. She was away at a swim meet and trusted me to take care of a rabbit. I was so little, so I thought the rabbit wouldn't die when I chucked it across the room at light speed because I thought I was Luffy. I literally am him. Turns out, I imploded its brains. I was so terrified and remorseful, I started begging to the heavens, then came up with the ultimate
This gotta be
cover-up.
cap.
I told my sister I walked in the room and opened the door a little too quickly, and the stupid rabbit was in his way, so I bonked it on his nose lightly. She took it to the hospital, and it had a seizure and killed itself. She forgave me later because she thought I did it by accident, but to this day, I haven't told her that I did that.
That gotta be cap.
I don't even think the because you're a little excuse is good enough, bro. When I was little,
That is
and
the
I was told to
craziest
take care of something, I would just ignore it because ignoring it would be
Like chucking it across the room and throwing it at the wall as fast as you can is insane, bro. That's he shouldn't even be able to be free, bro. He shouldn't even be in a free world. He should be in a box.
you know, 100% guaranteed that will still look and be the same when they come back to get it, unless they're gone for like 3 weeks or something. But no, she was just at a swim meet, and your first thought was to chuck it across the room as hard as you can. You are evil, not Luffy, and you made it kill itself, bro. What's wrong with you? Tell your sister the truth, bro. Tell her that you're the Antichrist, bitch. But you love my videos, so I love you too. Alright, next one. I once played hide and seek in the dark naked with my cousin. Okay, bro. Next one titled, "Hello, mate." I pooped on my brother's spaghetti and he thought it was a meatball and ate it. It was so funny. If you were my brother, I'd legit commit war crimes onto you, bro. That's an unforgivable act, not gonna hold you. Next one is titled, "My School." Not really to do with me directly, but I digress. Like 4 years ago in a math lesson, there was a question about slavery. It had like different kinds of slaves, what they can do and how much they cost and things like that. Then my teachers took it a step further by making us act it out as some people are visual learners and understand it better if they are shown. So they had the black students be slaves and turn my math class into an auction house for slaves. This was in England in an all-girls school, by the way. What? Why would the teachers make a mock slave auction in math class? This is math class. Who was your teacher? Miss Morello from Everybody Hates Chris?
Yeah, that could have been.
Teachers wanted to say, this is for the visual learners. Bullshit.
Yeah, I don't even think that was a teacher. Yeah.
The person also sent a picture of the slave questions.
Lots to be sold. Very strong and nimble. These slaves have worked together before. This is. They offer good breeding potential.
Are on the math test. Lot 1, 2 Philip slaves, 1 man, 1 woman, aged 18 and 23, respectively.
This is
the
math.
woman is pregnant. Lot like why? You need to report that school. You need to report those teachers because I'd be damned to have Miss Morello as my teacher.
Nah, she was racist.
King is screaming in his grave hearing this. All right, this next one is short and sweet. It's titled Homo. Me and my friend accidentally kissed, walking towards each other, looking at each other straight in the eye. We both real men. We don't talk about that. I ain't gay. I recommend you and your friend to explore each other's bodies. Next one is titled Goofy Eye Confession. Once me and my few friends bullied this girl to the point she had to get a therapist and try to blank herself. And I felt bad and told my parents about it and found out she was my cousin. And her side of her family tried to jump me and my friends and put one of my friends in the hospital, and my friend's family sued them, so like 2 of them in prison. Send help, bro. Sounds like you experiencing the consequences of your actions, bro.
Yeah.
Sucks to be you. Next, how I got back on my ex. So basically less than a month ago, I got dumped while getting a haircut. So I thought of ways to get back at her. It was either jumping her freaking mom and her aunt or switching her aunt's newborn with a random black baby.
What?
So I made a plan to see when her aunt is in the hospital. I'd switch the babies around while no one was looking. As I entered the hospital, I asked where her aunt was and they said down the hall into the C-section area. I went there and that's where the kids were being held, and I went in there and switched the babies and made a dash out of there.
Let's go cut that part out, bro.
Fuck you.
Golly.
Your raggedy ass auntie.
That's crazy.
The nigga who did that. Honestly, I don't even know if I believe.
He should. What I was trying to say is he should just slept with the girl's dad, bro. He should have had the dad bent over, gripping the neck, just. That's what he should have did. That's what I would have did, and I wouldn't have had a condom on, and I would have cream pied. Facts.
believe this story or not. They just let you in the baby section, a random grown man,
what the
and then you switch the babies out. Ain't no way, bro. But this was still funny, and you did a very petty thing if this is real. And I'm rooting for you, brother.
Rooting is crazy.
Next
okay.
one. I hate one of my friends. This bitch is so horrendous. I wish she would get the fuck out of my life. Whenever I see her, I wish I could shove her into a box and ship her to Switzerland.
Why
I swear I have a reason to hate her. She hurts me and other people really badly, and I want her to leave my friend group so bad, but she's literally my best friend's other best friend. So if I try to get rid of one of them, I'd risk getting rid of both of them. Don't know what to do, to be honest. Honestly, your first idea of shoving her into a box and shipping her to Switzerland ain't that bad, but I got a better idea. Give her a gift, an all-expense paid ticket to the Titanic. That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Who gonna pass up on that? And then after that, you and your best friend will be the only best friends. You're welcome. Confessions from South
kill her
Africa.
off.
So this is what's happened. I've been dating the same girl for the last 4 years. Everything is nice. There's been a few bumps here and there. Now I'm expecting a baby with a sneaky link I met 3 months ago. Where to from here? You said South Africa, right? I recommend going to North Africa and, you know, just staying there. Never come back. That's my where to from here. All right, 2 more. Titled Confession. I'm 19 and have been with my boyfriend for 3 years. Yesterday, I found out I was pregnant. The problem is I don't think it's his because I've been f***ing his dad for the past year. And before you judge, if you saw...
Who had a bigger dick, though? We got to ask that. Who had the bigger cock? Because if the dad has have a bigger cock, I can understand. Because if I was a female and I had a boyfriend and I was sleeping with my boyfriend's dad, I would just dump my boyfriend and be with the dad, because obviously I got more room to work with. You know what I'm saying? I got more materials to be working with, and that's with the dad. So she ain't really do nothing wrong if his dick is bigger.
Dad, you would understand. I know this is a confession, but do you have any advice?
Yeah, he got that monster dick. Yeah.
I've never gotten pregnant by my boyfriend's dad, so I don't think I'm the best person to ask for advice for this. But in my opinion, I think you should be honest with your boyfriend and hope to God that that baby isn't his dad's. You might be ruining all of you guys' relationships, his relationship with his father, his relationship with you, but...
I don't know you can come back from.
Hell, man. I'm finished.
Next one, and last one. My uncle almost sent a hitman to my grandma. What? Throughout my mom's childhood, she has been thinking her parents were chill, but nah. I'ma skip a lot of it, but basically they were cheating on each other for like years and years, and it came out like 10 years ago. Once it all came out, they got a divorce and eventually found other people to marry. My granddad ended up marrying someone who was almost 20 years younger than my mom. They did end up having a kid literally 3 years after I was born, but literal hell got loose and the big bad stuff happened right after my great-grandma passed. My crazy ass step-grandma divorced my granddad and they signed a prenup. And all of the inheritance money my own mother was owed got given to her, and she is still getting tons of money by my family.
Yeah, I'd kill her too.
Court because of this bitch, and her psycho ass ended up ruining my grandfather even more.
I understand it now.
I understand about this story, but my uncle ended up searching for and found a hitman.
Yeah,
literally was about to transfer the cash, but my mom with her goody two-shoes ass decided it was
not morally right.
Anyways, this bitch has ruined my family. I would be rich if it wasn't for her, and also if it wasn't for my great-grandfather. We had millions in our family, but not one of us has seen a cent of it because he had a gambling issue. And to this day, we are all broken sacks of crap, and she lives in a goddamn mansion with her son or my uncle, who I am 3 years older than.
Dang.
Wow. I feel like you the only person on earth that can say,
yeah, that old woman gotta die. She done took generational wealth from us, and I'm living in a shoebox. Meanwhile, she living in Calabasas. She living in the hills.
Your life is actually a movie. I feel bad for your family. I really do. And for legal reasons, I have to say I'm joking. But I can understand why your uncle would try to do something like that. And I hope you guys get all of your money back one way or another. And that's all I'm gonna read. I know I haven't read thousands of more, but this video is already mad long. You guys get the gist. A lot of y'all have problems or have friends that have problems. Thank you to anybody and everybody that has sent a confession. I'm genuinely thankful. Don't send any more though. I'm probably never gonna use this email again. But before I wrap this up, I've read some very heartbreaking and sad confessions that you guys have sent me that happened in your lives.
These were some crazy confessions.
has gone through bad and trauma-inducing events that happened to you. I just want to let you know that I love you. I know good things will happen to you. I know there's a light at the end of the tunnel for you. And I'm not good at words with this, but you are loved and wanted. Even if you feel like you're not, you are. And kick the ass of whoever did you wrong. And if you can't do it physically, do it emotionally. That might make you feel better.
Or sexually.
Maybe. I don't know. You are loved and I love you. And I wish, hope, and know complete happiness will be in your future. And in conclusion, this one's wild.
Wait, what was it?
This one's...
I once lit the girl's booty sweat off a chair in the gym once. My man. I said, Generosity, your confessions, bro. These were some crazy confessions. Some of these I could understand. Some of these is like, bro, boy, what the flip. These was wild, bro. I feel like if I were to do something like this and y'all sent me something, it would probably be on the same level, if not worse, than this video right here, bro. I can see that right now. Quaymax, I just drained all my mom's sweat from her waist trainer, put it in a cup and drunk it. Like, bro, what? But hopefully you guys enjoy, man. Quaymax, take it away. I'm out.